Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I'm going to give you a reflection on part 3 for this course, which is payoff. So I'm going to do some reviews on chapter 5 with the title IT payoff. As for our reflections, I will emphasize on the IT payoff logs, cost-benefit analysis, and NPV only. Firstly, I want to brief about IT payoff first. Okay, what is IT payoff? Okay. As I mentioned earlier, IT payoffs, in simple terms, is about return on investment. Okay, why you as non-IT manager need to know about IT payoff? Because non-IT manager can help ensure a healthy return on IT investments. Okay, now let us look at a payoff log. Actually, this payoff log diagram just want to give you understanding on the cycle of IT implementations in your company, starting from the day your company invests the money on the IT project, okay, until the company get back what they invest, which is payday. When you are given a task to establish an IT strategy, before you implement, you have to make sure that every dollar spent on the IT is worthwhile. And you also need to justify whether the IT project benefits the company or not. To do so, you will need the justification model and method. We will touch this on the justification model in the next slide. Okay. As shown in this diagram, step 1 is IT implementation, meaning that your company starts investing on IT project. For example, let's say food delivery system. Your company spends about 2 million to develop and implement the system. Once the developed system is ready, then you are going to roll out it. Okay. Meaning that you start doing the installation and ready to be used. So step 2 is IT adoption, meaning that the system begins to be used by the users. User can be your user. You can be your customer or staff. Okay, this is the operation phase. Lag here mean delay. Any lag or delay in the use of the system will impact the targeted area. Okay. For example, say sales department, the staff in the function line process all online orders. The faster the system is used or adopt, the faster the user will get used to it, and this will further speed up the operational impact. Now, next is step 3, business value creation. Meaning that once the users have familiar with the systems, that your company will start generating business value. Starting at this point, your company will start calculating revenue and cost. So how much sale or revenue your company can generate with the use of IT monthly or yearly, how much cost can be reduced. You must target revenue and reduce costs within a certain period in order to achieve return of investment. How to measure it? Okay, we will discuss this after this. Okay. So step 4 is the payday, meaning that once the users have familiar with the system, then your company will start generating business value. Starting at this point, your company will start calculating revenue and cost. Okay, the lower cost and higher revenue your company achieve in certain period, the faster your company can get the return of investment. So your company bottom line is the break even. Payday is the day your company reach the bottom line. Okay. Any delay or lag will delay the return of investment. So in conclusion, this IT payoff clock actually provides you a method on how and what you as non-IT managers have to monitor the IT project that your company invested. So you will need to measure the impact in targeted area using short-term metrics and measure the impact and bottom line using a long-term metric. I hope you can understand my explanation on the IT payoff clock. Okay, I will touch on the justification models on the next slide. Okay, for the justification models, I will explain on cost-benefit analysis and net present value only. These two models are very important and very popular in industry practice. Okay, so I will start with the cost-benefit analysis first. Cost-benefit analysis is a tool that will help us decide which solution makes the most sense from financial point of view. In mathematical model, payoff is equal to total benefit minus total cost, and cost benefit ratio is equal to total benefit divide total cost. Usually, before a company begins to invest in a project such as IT project, they will ask the IT unit to prepare a project proposal. So in the project proposal, the IT will state the total amount of cost to carry out the project. So to justify the project, they will need to present the cost benefit analysis. Okay. Let's say in your proposal, okay, see this example. Let's say in your proposal, you have three solutions, A, B, and C. Okay, you have the total cost, 10,000 for A, 15,000 for B, and solution 20,000 for solution C. You also have a total benefit, 12,000, 90,000, and 23,000. So to calculate the payoff by using the mathematical model, just subtract the total benefit to this total cost, and you can get the 2,000 for the solution A, 4,000 for the solution B, and 3,000 for the solution C. And you also can get cost benefit ratio by using this formula, and you can get 1.20 for solution A, 1.27 for solution B, and 1.15 for solution C. So from this table, you can see that the solution B is the best choice because it gives the highest payoff and cost benefit ratio. So I think this calculation is too easy for you, okay? Because you are from the mathematical background, but this is how we calculate the payoff and cost benefit ratio. Next slide, I will brief you on the net present value, which is more complicated than calculation for cost benefit analysis. Okay, net present value, NPV. The NPV of a project is equal to the sum of the present value of all cash flow. See, this two formula is used for calculating NPV. Okay, NPV is the total sum of cash flow over 1 plus R for a certain period. Okay, these calculations actually the same. It's just the DF here is referring to this. Okay, I think you are familiar with this kind of formula. So cash flow is basically is a net cash flow. It's derived from total benefits minus total cost. T is time. R is usually time we use yearly. R is a discount rate. This is the earning rate that the company will gain from the project investment. So for discount factor, you have to use this formula, okay? I think that's all about the NPV calculation. For the example, you can refer to the lecture notes in the slides of justification model. That's all for this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.